Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, The Ethan Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video, it's not so good news, especially to all inbound passengers to Cebu. Details coming right up. So you guys have probably watched all over the news on the devastating typhoon that hit the Philippines 3 days ago, which is Super Typhoon Odette. This typhoon can be compared to Hurricane Katrina in the States, which is Category 5. And Cebu is one of those cities that were hit so hard by this typhoon, and there will be adjustments when it comes to inbound travels to Cebu. Why? Because buildings got damages, houses got damages, infrastructures got damages. So Cebu is currently on recovery mode. So Governor Gwen Garcia has posted an executive order with regards to this, that beginning December 23 until January 3 of 2022, only Cebuanos are allowed to enter Cebu, and only overseas Filipino workers and returning overseas Filipinos will be allowed in. Meaning, if you are not from Cebu, even if you are a returning overseas Filipinos or an OFW, you will still not be allowed entry. The more foreign nationals will not be allowed entry during this duration. So make sure to coordinate or make sure to keep an eye on an email if your flights will be rerouted, flights will be canceled, or flights will be rescheduled. So let's all read the memorandum, the executive order that Governor Gwen Garcia has released today. These are one of the reasons why they are doing this protocol to all inbound travelers to Cebu. On December 17, Governor Gwen Garcia issued an Executive Order 48, Series of 2021, declaring a state of calamity across the province of Cebu due to the severity of Super Typhoon Odette's destruction. Hotels and other accommodation establishments, and where overseas Filipino workers and returning overseas Filipinos or ROFs are quarantined pursuant to the established policies and protocols, continue to operate with the assistance of fuel-powered generator sets. Some areas of Cebu still has no power. Some areas of Cebu still has no phone signal, no internet connection. This is why they are doing this, because they are currently fixing the damages that has caused by Typhoon Odette. So what Governor Gwen is doing is saving you guys from all the hassle that you guys will go through if they still accept you guys to arrive in Cebu. Just like the memorandum said, hotels, business establishments are only relying on generators because they don't have power yet. So expect reroutes to Manila, expect reroutes to Clark, expect reroutes to international gateways for international arrivals of passengers, because Cebu will not be available. Cebu will only be available for Cebuanos who are overseas Filipino workers and returning overseas Filipinos. Due to the scarcity of fuel and other resources, hotels and other accommodation establishments can no longer operate and accept the substantial number of OFWs and ROFs arriving in Cebu on a daily basis, as well as those Cebuanos who opt to check in said accommodation establishments instead of their homes. In order to address the worsening situation, there is a need to rationalize the quarantine procedures being observed by OFWs and ROFs. So here's the details of this executive order. Section number 1. Suspension of inbound arrivals. No person originating from a foreign country shall be allowed entry into the province of Cebu on December 21, 2021 and December 22, 2021. Meaning, Cebu will not be catering, Cebu will not be accepting arrivals starting tomorrow until December 22 of 2021. So please take note of that. On section number 2, it says, entry into Cebu, effective December 23, 2021 to January 3, 2022, only Cebuano overseas Filipino workers or OFWs or returning overseas Filipinos or ROFs shall be allowed entry into Cebu provided they present the following upon check-in. So, even if you're a resident of Cebu, your final destination is in Cebu, you still have to provide the following during check-in. This check-in is from your country of origin, like for example the States, or if you have a layover somewhere in Hong Kong or in Japan, this will be checked because Governor Gwen is imposing this executive order until January 3rd of 2022. So what are these documents that you need to provide if your final destination is in Cebu or you are a resident of Cebu? Number 1, Cebuano OFWs or overseas Filipino workers shall present a valid identification card and a duly accomplished declaration form reflecting their residential address in Cebu. And number 2, Cebuano returning overseas Filipinos or ROFs shall present proof of their pre-booking at an accredited hotel in Cebu for outmost 2 days. So, for OFWs, again, you need an identification card stating there or should be indicating there that you're a resident of Cebu. And if you are a returning overseas Filipinos, they will be looking for pre-booking for sure. Valid IDs will be checked as well, and any other proof that you guys are a resident of Cebu. Just like I mentioned earlier, Mactan Cebu International Airport is only accepting Cebuanos only who are overseas Filipino workers and returning overseas Filipinos. The reason is Mactan Cebu International Airport got hit so bad by Super Typhoon Odette, and they are currently fixing the airport to be 100% fully operational again. But at the moment, they are going to be limiting the passengers coming into Mactan Cebu International Airport and only limiting to those who are residents of Cebu who are OFWs and returning overseas Filipinos. Tagalogin po natin. Simula December 23 hanggang January 3 of 2022, ang pwede lang pumasok sa Cebu ay yung mga residente ng Cebu na OFW at yung mga returning overseas Filipinos. In Cebuano, ang pwede ra makasulod sa Cebu gikan December 23 hangtod January 3 ang mga residente lang sa Cebu nga mga OFW o mga returning overseas Filipinos. So, unta nasabtan nato ng tanan. So, what will be the procedure? This is section number 3 of the executive order. Subject to the cap or passenger limit restrictions prescribed by the Mactan Cebu International Airport, arriving Cebuano OFWs or ROFs shall observe the following protocols. Number 1, they shall be immediately swabbed upon their arrival in Cebu. Number 2, thereafter, they shall be billeted to their hotel for quarantine. Number 3, upon release of a negative RT-PCR test result, they shall be immediately allowed to proceed to their local government units of destination in Cebu, where they will undergo home quarantine in their respective residences. And number 4, The receiving LGU shall be charged with conducting the second swab, which shall be administered on the 5th day. So that will be your procedure, guys. To all Cebuanos, ROFs, OFWs, you will be swabbed upon arrival. Then you will proceed to the hotel for quarantine. When your negative RT-PCR test result is in, you will be allowed to go home to continue home quarantine. Then the receiving LGU will perform the swab test on the 5th day. And this executive order shall take effect immediately upon the issuance. So, starting tomorrow till December 22, Cebu will not accept any inbound arrivals at Mactan Cebu International Airport. Then beginning December 23 until January 3, only Cebuanos, only residents of Cebu who are OFWs and ROFs will be allowed to enter Cebu. So please take note of that. This is a heads up for you guys. And Cebu is doing this because of the damages Typhoon Odette has done to the city. So, like I said, the power is not 100% back yet. Phone signals are not 100% back yet. Internet is not 100% back yet. Hotels are only relying on generators. So, it's understandable why they are imposing these restrictions. They are just trying to avoid passengers, inbound passengers, to get to Cebu and experience the hassle, because they have to fix everything. They have to fix the damages that this typhoon has caused. So please, I know this is not going to be easy, especially to those who have booked their flights already for Cebu. I know this is a last minute announcement again, but we have to understand the situation of Cebu. They are one of those cities who are hit very hard with Typhoon Odette last December 16 of 2021. And we may also offer our prayers to all those who have been affected by this typhoon. So what you guys should do, coordinate with your airline, especially if your destination is to Cebu, coordinate with them, or wait for an email confirmation or call from them if your flight to Cebu is going to be rerouted, if your flights to Cebu is going to be rescheduled or rebooked. For sure, some flights will be rerouted to Manila, to Clark, and to other international gateways that they have opened already in the Philippines. So please keep an eye on that update of your airline on where you guys are going to land starting December 23. Because like I said, Cebu will be open exclusively for Cebuanos who are OFWs and ROFs. So please be guided with this new announcement from Governor Gwen of Cebu. This is our quick update for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video with your friends and family. And if you have any questions, concerns, inquiries with regards to this video or any of our travel related videos in our channel, please comment it down below and I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me in our Instagram or Facebook page, same handle, The Eaton Squad. And thank you all for continuously supporting our channel, The Eaton Squad. And to those who haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified on updates like this. I hope to see you guys on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.